morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's episode of Warrior News.
I'm Mazzy Hatch.
And I'm Gabby Gardner.
And this week we'll be talking about the hazards of vaping,
the importance of your teen years,
and Central's eSports Club.
We all know vaping is bad for you, but here's Barry Rivers to tell us why.
Vaping has done a lot of damage to teens 14 to 20 by putting toxic metals into their lungs and causing serious illness. Each year, over 500,000 people and over 7 million people die of just secondhand smoking and tobacco exposure. Athletes and students get peer pressured into smoking, and just one puff can ruin their whole life. Smokers are expected to die 10 years younger than non-smokers and could even die earlier than that from lung diseases and cancer.
Oh, I think vaping as an athlete is not good. It won't help their lungs, and as a football player, running is a thing, and vaping can hurt your lungs in many ways.
Vaping is just as harmful than cigarettes, but vapes can cause serious illness from the menthol that is putting into your lungs, and it can even cause death.
I would stay away from it. It's so much more toxic than just even cigarettes. You can't really trust what's in the vape. If someone gave it to you, it could have chemicals you're not aware of. It could have drugs you're not aware of. Just vaping is much more intense, and it's much more dangerous to your lungs. Even just one or two uses can do permanent damage. So stay away from it. It's not worth it. If you're struggling with it, please just come talk to me, and we'll make out a plan, and we're here for you, and we can help you out. So thank you.
30% of people with secondhand smoke get very bad illnesses and die from this. If you or someone knows smokes or vapes, please get help, because you or someone you know could get seriously hurt and maybe even die. For Warriors News, I'm Barry River.
Thank you, Barry. Next up, we have Josie to tell us about the importance of our teen years.
A lot of adults tell us that our teen years are the most important years of our lives. But why? Why do we make this assumption?
Don't grow up too fast.
During your teenage years, everything is established. Your social life, your relationships, interests, likes and dislikes, the way you think about yourself, and even your romantic interests, which all ultimately lead to who you are and who you become in the future.
I think our teenagers are very important because it's like leading up to what our life's going to be, so I think we should make good decisions as teenagers so that we can have a good life and have a good job and have a family and not make stupid mistakes that'll affect us for the rest of our lives. So I think it's very good to be responsible as a teen, get good grades and do all of that instead of just focusing on partying and friends and all that stuff.
As you mature, you as a teen are more able to think about and understand abstract ideas such as morality. You also begin to understand how other people think about it.
The teenage years are so important and vital is that you are right now making choices that affect you, not just right now, but as an adult. You are making choices on who you're going to surround yourself with as far as friends, what kind of influence they have over you, what kind of encouragement and building up type person that you can be for them. These are all just very formative things that the teenage years really point you in the direction of just who you are as a person.
Decisions, growing, teenage years.
For Warrior News, I'm Josie Schuler.
Thanks, Josie. Here at Central, we have a new club called eSports, where students play video games online as a team. Here's Erin to give us more details.
When you think of sports, you may think of a team chasing after a ball across a field. However, here at Central, we've been introduced to a new kind of sport, online gaming. Like many other sports, the CJHS eSports team takes time after school to train. But unlike those sports, they have the option to work in a team, against online bots, or even against each other.
It's a team sport. We all have to learn how to play with each other. We'll learn how to play against each other and use different strategies to beat the opposite team.
In order to train, the eSports team plays the games over and over again to improve their muscle memory and memorize patterns. They study experts to take in their strategies to improve their own.
I mean, we watch YouTube videos of people who are good, examine what they're doing right, as well as look for pointers to improve ourselves.
The eSports team is a new hit in Central. They're working their hardest to fine-tune their skills and work their way up the rankings. For Warrior News, I'm Erin Alexander.
Thanks, Erin. That's it for today. We hope you enjoyed watching. From Central Junior High, I'm Mazzy Hatch.
And I'm Gabby Gardner. Join us next time on
Warrior News.